We are back with another WWE 2K22 hidden features and things you might not know. Let's keep smashing those 1,000 plus likes. Make sure to have those notifications turned on to never miss an episode. And let's jump right into it. Or break right into it, because we're definitely breaking a ring today. But let's start off with some universe mode goodness. In WWE 2K22, we are actually able to edit matches even after we start a show. So no more being afraid that you might start a show without actually editing the matches. On top of that, when editing a matchup, you could make that matchup a double championship match. Unfortunately though, you don't get every single double championship animation that triggers an exhibition. Something I did notice is that if you do make one of these matches for an older title, or just a title that is not part of your universe mode, that superstar will win that title and they will have it for the rest of time. For example, I did a title match between AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. AJ Styles won the Intercontinental Championship, the classic one. So every time AJ made his entrance, he had the title. Of course, do keep in mind that universe mode will never put that title on the line on any of the pay-per-views. You will need to manually do it, but this means that you could have some extra titles on the rotation. You just have to keep track of it. When you do a ladder match or a TLC matchup, of course you get the regular green Money in the Bank briefcase above the ring if the matchup is not for the title. But something really cool is that if you try to do the same thing online, that green Money in the Bank briefcase is not the one used. Instead, they use a more classic one from when there was only one Money in the Bank back in the day. We actually get to see the old black one. While we are on the topic of ladder matches, something similar is of course the TLC, but that's not even what I'm trying to get at here. If you do any type of extreme match, something really cool is that the broken weapons like the tables, the chairs, the candlestick pieces, they will stay broken up until the rest of the matchup. That is of course until you decide to grab something else from under the ring. So if you empty the wheel once, you use all those tables and ladders, all of that will just stay scattered around the ring until you go for the wheel one more time. The visual that this creates, especially on something like a TLC match, is just awesome. And just put a bunch of other superstars in there is absolute mayhem. Nowadays, there is no WrestleMania without Brock Lesnar, except for the one last year. But nonetheless, of course, Brock Lesnar got a special WrestleMania entrance, and they talk about his presence in the main event and just how synonymous the WrestleMania main event is with Brock Lesnar.
Made his WWE debut the night after WrestleMania 18. 1 year later, he won the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania 19.
Has since defeated Roman Reigns and Goldberg in championship WrestleMania battles.
Yeah, but how about the most shocking WrestleMania moment ever, when Brock Lesnar became the one in 21-1 when he ended the Undertaker's streak.
No matter when the match takes place, when Lesnar competes at WrestleMania, it's the main event and the biggest attraction.
Look at the size of Brock Lesnar. He looks bigger than ever, guys.
While Brock Lesnar makes his WrestleMania entrance, we're just gonna go ahead and destroy him real quick and use him as an example. OMG moments this year work a little bit different, as they're not necessarily OMGs. There's not even a button for that anymore, but you just kinda do them. Breaking the ring is still in this year's game. Make sure you're going after a big guy, and all you need to do is apply enough damage to them. Make sure that they are damaged to red. Once they are, air sweep them towards the corner. Press the up direction so that you can sit them up on the top turnbuckle, and then hold the grabbing button. Circle on PlayStation, B on Xbox, and you will do the massive superplex to make the ring collapse. It will not collapse if you didn't do enough damage, so probably just try again. At the last second, I managed to pause the game, go to highlight reel, and actually see the full animation from the top. As you guys can see, it looks pretty cool, but the referee doesn't even react to it. He's already on the outside, like he knows what's gonna happen, so he is out of there. So that is what I got for you guys on this episode of WWE 2K22 hidden features and things you might not know. If you know more hidden details, make sure to drop your suggestions down in the comments below. Hit that like button if you guys been enjoying the 2K22 content. Subscribe if you're new for more. Stay savage, and I'll catch you on the next one.